as someone who has navigated the complexities of young adulthood and the heartache that often comes with it. I must say that Netflix's Penelope resonates deeply with my experiences. We must say, and the show masterfully explores the journey of self-discovery amidst the backdrop of grief and loss, something many of us can relate to in one way or another. As a Phil enthusiast, I must say that the climax of Netflix's Penelope left me utterly astonished. The revelation for our protagonist was nothing short of earth-shattering, causing me to ponder deeply over her transformative journey through the wilderness. The 8-episode coming-of-age drama series revolves around the story of Penelope, Maiden Stott, as she decides to leave home and live in the wilderness of Cascade National Park for protecting reasons unknown. And that is the C is in Devoness of Cascade National. Penelope's plot explained what happened to her, leaving everything behind at such a young age as a 16-year-old. Shows great courage in Penelope, and she appears resolute in carrying out this plan, particularly since she has taken measures to ensure her disappearance remains undetected. In the initial installments, Penelope is shown acclimating herself to life at Cascade National Park, and the show doesn't immediately disclose the reason for her leaving home. Nevertheless, Penelope ponders the notion that there's a problem and contemplates escaping as a means to introspect and identify the source of her distress while immersed in nature. On her path to self-understanding, Penelope encounters numerous companions, among them being an eco-advocate called Helena, a carefree musician named Sam, and her initial love interests, Peter's 17 provinces. In fact, many school sand has been discovered as a spark time in many cases. This is so many great time again. Through Helena's affirmation of her love for nature and Sam's embodiment of living in the present, these three individuals stir something deep within Penelope, enabling her to persevere in her adopted wilderness lifestyle. In the midst of her meeting with Peter, a new thought stirs within her following their shared time in the woods, which makes her see that life offers more than just seclusion and struggle. And to Penelope's ending explained, is her parents alive? In the story, Penelope's parents are predominantly shown through flashbacks and visions rather than actual screen time, which has led many viewers to ponder why there seems to be no search for a lost teenager aged 16, presumed missing in the forest. While in the woods of Cascade National Park, there are moments when she yearns for solitude, seeking a complete disconnection from the world, almost as if she has something on her mind. In episode 8 of Penelope, Harsh Winter and her injuries drive the young character to near exhaustion. Determined to find aid, she ventures towards the forest's edge, only to succumb to her fatigue and lose consciousness. Following her rescue by kind-hearted strangers, Penelope regains consciousness at a hospital where she encounters a particularly helpful social worker named Jen, played by Sulai Lopez. And Jen assists Penelope by giving her fresh attire, serving her a warm meal, and supplying an informational packet containing emergency contacts and the locations of nearby healthcare facilities. As I gratefully accept Jen's helping hand, I step out of the hospital doors, eager to make my way back to my freshly discovered woodland abode. Um, Following a night's stay at the residence of an elderly gentleman named Eugene, she finds herself compelled to track down Peter and uncover the activities of her parents since their escape. And initially, she finds out that both her parents have sadly passed away, and her phone is filled with messages from friends and relatives requesting her return home. And then the screen fades to darkness. Is there a possibility that Penelope's parents had passed away prior to her leaving? A question on many people's lips. From her response, it appears she has come to terms with the fact that her parents have passed away, which seems to be her motivation for leaving civilization behind and embarking on a new life in the wilderness. It appears that Penelope copes with her grief by fleeing, and she requires a means of escape to manage the painful experience of her tragic loss. And this would also explain why viewers can only see her parents via flashbacks or in visions, trends. However, there was a scene in episode 1 where Penelope seems to be texting with her mother. I'm inclined to believe that much of what we see might be a personal coping mechanism for her, given her hasty choice to flee. It seems as though she's seeking approval or guidance, in a manner of speaking, from her departed mother regarding her decision. All episodes of Penelope are streaming on Netflix.